Catherine from CatherinePooler.com, and today I have another card in my Kiss Cards series. Kiss is Keep It Simple Stamper, and this is another card that you can easily mass produce. Seems like you guys are enjoying seeing this kind of video, and also I know that a lot of you want to see masculine cards, so that's what I'm working on today. And I kind of was trying to put together some things at my craft desk, and I have this. This is not what I'm showing you today, but if you go check my blog, I am going to finish this card and you can go see this one. Behind me, I don't know if you can see this mess. This is me getting ready for all the fall and Thanksgiving projects coming your way on Stamp Nation and on my website. So stay tuned to CatherinePooler.com. If you're not a member yet of Stamp Nation, you're going to want to be, because there's over 250 videos there. You will never lack for inspiration. You will never have to take another online class or go searching online for projects, because they're all there for you already, archived, categorized. It's an amazing site. You're going to want to check it out. So let's go ahead and get to the stamping. So the first thing we're going to start out doing is cutting our cardstock. So you're going to take 2 sheets of cardstock. I'm using Very Vanilla. Lining it up at 4 1/4. Going to cut these in half. These are my card bases. Then I'm going to take another piece, and notice I'm using my new Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to cut it 4 and 4. One thing that I love is that I don't have to pull the arm out to make a card. Now, if you're making something else that's longer, like a box or a scrapbook page, you are going to need to pull that arm out. But mostly I make cards, so I don't need to pull that arm out, and that makes me super happy. So 5 1/4, these are cut at. Another thing that I like is that the blade will extend beyond where your card is, so that you can pull your scoring tool up and not have to take the cutting blade out. That's really nice. Okay, so we have 4 layers here, 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, next up I have all of my card bases folded in half, and I have all my layers ready to go. I'm going to add a dimensional to each corner on each layer and add them right to my card front. Now, this is one of the simplest cards on the planet. I love the design, and when you are mass producing cards, one of the ideas is to make a great card but make a lot of them at once, and so you have them on hand. So you can make them all the same for ease and quickness, I guess. Or, you know, I'm going to show you a couple different designs and ideas for the same exact layout. Hopefully that will help you get your creative juices flowing, inspire you, and also show you how you can make cards in a jiffy, or tweak it up and make them a little bit different. I'll stop jabbering now and just put these dimensionals on. So now I have 4 card bases with a layer on top ready to go. So many different things we can do here. I am going to be using circle punches, so 1 3/4 inches, 1 3/8, and 3/4. I have some vanilla paper here that I ran through my chevron embossing folder, and I'm going to punch 1 of each. So if I was going to do all of these the same, I would emboss, 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 and then punch 4, and punch 4. But for the purposes of showing you different ways to embellish this, I'm going to punch out some different things. So there's 1 chevron, 1 of this fancy fold, 1 of the polka dot. Okay, so now I have, this will be 1 card, this will be another card. I want to do some patterned paper. Oh, I love that houndstooth, it's fabulous. And 1 of that, so that will be another one. And then for the 3rd one, or the 4th one, I think I'm going to do them all the same with this pattern. Okay, so now I'm ready to start assembling. I'm going to use liquid glue. You could use snail adhesive on the patterned paper if you like. So glue, 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 stick, stick, stick. Okay, there's 1. We'll set that aside. We'll do the texture one, 3 different patterns. There's number 2. Number 3, we're going to do all chevrons. So there's number 4. And the last one, we're going to do 3 different patterns. I have 4 card fronts ready to go. You see exact same layout, but they all have their own little different feel to it. So now we need a greeting. So you all know, since I make birthday cards for the teachers up at school, I'm going to do 4 birthday cards. But really, depending on what kind of patterns you used, you could do pretty much anything. Thank you, Merry Christmas, get well. There are so many possibilities. So I'm just going to stamp this 4 times. The next step is just to cut apart the greeting. Now this is a 4-inch wide piece of cardstock, and the length doesn't matter because you're just going to stamp and then cut. So now I'm ready to add all the greetings to my project, and like I said, if I was mass producing these, I would make them all the same and do each step one by one, which makes it easier and quicker to do a bunch of cards at once. I want to show you how to embellish these all differently, so we'll do them one by one. But the point of this is to show you, well, 2 points, to show you how to make a bunch of cards quickly, but also to show you different ways you can embellish them. So hopefully that will help you. Okay, so this one I'm just doing a little button with the linen thread. The next one I'm going to use my little mat. I'm going to poke a couple holes so I can add some brads, and this will add a little bit of a different interest. Let's see, let's get some brown brads here. Now the next one has some extra interest because of the different patterns on it, so I'm going to leave this greeting plain. And on the last one, I think I'm going to add a vintage brad. So we'll just poke a hole right in the end and choose one of these brads, or antique brads, I guess they're called. Lickety split. 4 cards that could be all exactly the same, or you can tweak them up just a tiny bit and make them unique. So I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me a note, let me know which one you like the best, and make sure you head over to KatherinePooler.com. We are in the middle of the 12 weeks of Christmas. There are no back issues, so make sure you get on the list now. I think number 5 just went out, so there's only 7 left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 left, so you better get on that newsletter list, and I hope you have a lovely day. Happy stamping, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it.